Junior on the track. Junior on the track.
Hello, everyone. How are you?
I'm back.
Tracy. Do y'all have to say Tracy Nicole?
I
Tracy
don't know
Nicole.
what happened. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I
All
can see y'all.
right.
I don't
And
know what
I'm saying,
happened.
I don't know, but I'm going to say hello, everyone, again now that we're all here.
Okay.
So today's topic, we will be talking about the election. All right, guys. So listen, I'm gonna need you to talk to me. Tell me how you feel, what you feeling, because right now with me, it's like I know who I'm voting for, but it's not like I'm supercharged for doing it and excited. I think I'm voting more out of which is a lesser and I don't want to say it like this, but it sounds like, I mean, which of the lesser evils? Do I want this one who's going to do this, or am I going to like take the roll of the dice? And so I just need to know, like, where are your heads at? How do you feel? And maybe you can make me be a little bit more excited about this one, because I'm just like, I feel like, I mean, these are the two we have.
I mean, I'll tell you what. Before Joe dropped out of the race, I was going to vote for him anyway. I didn't even care if I was voting for him from the nursing home. It was just going to happen, okay? And my husband, he was saying, like, well, because I think he was one of those people that was influenced by the whole age thing, right? And I
Okay.
think a lot of people made a good argument for that because let me tell you, when I was watching that debate, I could see very well why people felt like,
Yeah.
maybe his age was an issue. But I would much rather have somebody who has at least a cabinet who understands policies and what we need for the country versus somebody whose entire party is not even, they have no political standpoint, right? Everything's a popularity contest or an ish show,
Yeah.
so that was going to happen either way. If Kamala had walked up and told me she was a pencil sharpener, I would have been fine with that too. So that's just how I feel,
Yeah.
because I've never been a person who based my vote necessarily off of the party, because growing up I've learned and experienced that you can have governance under a party that you may not necessarily identify with, but if
Hmm.
the goal is to um, have an efficient country and your policies aren't damning to me and my life, then I'm cool with that. So it was never about, for me, the Republican versus Democrat versus liberal, but I just could not vote for something I couldn't understand, So even if something had happened with Biden, I was going to vote that way anyway. That's just
Okay.
how I was looking at it. But I do feel the energy that people have for Kamala is Kamala, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel the energy that they have for her, and I think that's promising as
Mhm.
far as getting young people excited, getting women excited, even getting the white man for Harris excited. So I do
Yeah.
think there's it could change the tone of the country,
Yeah.
but I'm not really excited to see how the thumpers look at it once the actual voting happens. But that's how I'm looking at it.
Yeah. Well, I've been following it. I've been like, and I wasn't even really like, I'm not gonna lie, I was not into it when um Biden was running because I just, like you said, I automatically was gonna vote for him anyway. And not too based on the party, but just based on, you know, because I'm gonna go into a little detail with the just why, like, Trump, like the Republican Party, I don't understand just a lot of the things that they're going for. And of course, like at the top of my list is Project 2025.
Mm-hmm.
I have a school age child. And I'll be honest with you, what made me like start following at all once Kamala got up there was the Department of Education thing. That really like disturbed me. It really did. And then like you know, I have a child with special needs. And so I look at like, where does that leave him? You know what I'm saying? Like, where does that leave kids like him? Like, that really struck home with me. And that's what made me start like really paying attention to her. You know what I'm saying? And once I heard about the Department of Justice and just different things that he's trying to do away with,
Mm-hmm.
I don't who you vote for and who you go for, that's on you. But I do wonder, like, are y'all listening to what he's really trying to like do, or are y'all just looking at the stimulus checks he gave us a few years ago?
But
And
can I
he's
say this?
giving to us.
He's not really saying what he's going to do. I mean, he's actually distancing himself from Project 25. And even if you want to go with him, he's not even willing to tell you what it is that he's wishing to put into policy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another like turn off for me. Sorry.
And then, oh no, you good. Then I just question too, like, since Kamala has started running, like, let's take the male female thing out of this. Let's take out that she's a woman. The attacks, the things that he's saying about her, like, it makes me question people who is like really gung-ho going hard for him, because he is saying such derogatory things about her. Like, how can you support somebody who's not even talking about their policy? Everything they say is geared toward her race, her all of it. And you have, and I'm just gonna say it, like, it's just a podcast, and you have like us that's like gung-ho for him, like, you know. And I'm not saying that's your choice, but it just really disturbs me, you know, how it's such a big deal about, is she black? Is she Indian? Is she the, so what? He's attacking her character like every day. The lady didn't pass the bar.
The first time. Man. A lot of lawyers don't.
Like, but you know, but like, come on now. Like, he is so like gung-ho on attacking her. And people are so black. I really feel like that's the people that's not really like paying it. They're not reading.
Well,
they're not paying attention to what's going on. They just supporting him, you know, just because it's like, well, you know, he a man and he, you know, this, he did it. You know, like, I'm really like very shocked at, not that she's a woman, you got to vote for her, but I'm very shocked on the way that people are like basically like damning her and not even giving her a chance.
Yeah, I get that. And even I think my thing with people keep saying like the black men she put away, just the people. And I think my thing with that is, but what did you do? Because my thing is, did she just come to your house, knock on the door, say, come on, we'll put you away, or what did you do? You know what I mean? So
isn't that what a prosecutor does?
You know,
I'm sure she prosecuted white men and Asian men too, you know.
Yeah, so that bothers me with that.
Like, our black men ain't out here doing all kinds of, you know, and I love y'all black men. I'm not, you know, condemning y'all, but like, y'all not out here. You got war zone after war zone. We doing all kinds of stuff to each other, killing each other, shooting each other, doing all of this stuff. But now it's like, oh, well, she put us away. Come on, y'all.
I think a lot of it is ignorance. I think it's so easy to not do your research, because a lot of the pain points that people seem to have about the Democratic Party, Kamala or Biden, they're not really looking at policies at all. I mean, I will say I've been a lot very disconnected from politics for at least the last 5 years. Yeah, I know I have.
Yeah,
but people are saying things that just are not true. I mean, Trump can't wake up in the morning and say, I want to give everybody a check. that actually has to go through Congress.
Right.
And then it has to be proposed and signed and agreed upon. So that's what's hilarious to me. It's like people are willingly choosing not to inform themselves, you know, and unfortunately that is it's based on social media. People are not watching the news. People are taking sound bites that are popular, that people are posting to get views, and they're not listening to the entire conversation. So I think that has a lot to do with it too, because I ain't never met a prosecutor that said let them all free. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I just think it's a willfulness not to know. And Trump is very proud of his willingness not to know. Never seen anybody stand at a podium and will blatantly say, I don't know, but I want to talk about her because I feel like I don't like her. You know, so stuff like that, it kind of birds of a feather flock together, right? So it's unfortunate that we do have Black people who, like you, to your point, are agreeing with him. But we also have white people that are agreeing with him. We've got brown people that are agreeing with that party too. And I think it's just birds of a feather. It's like, you know what? Let me be the rebel and wrong and loud about it.
That is so true. I agree.
And I think the other thing too, even the part about him being a felon. So it's like, I'm a felon, vote for me. But you got all of these people that have felonies on their record, and guess what? They can't vote. So it's like, okay, so it's okay for him to do it, and I don't get that either. As far as like, you know, just us. Like, come on now, think about that thing.
You can't even vote for him, and you sitting up here talking about
right, and you posting you're posting that you're gonna vote just to have a post that you're gonna vote.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know. I hope that though, I hope that change that the Supreme Court made to allow a felon to still run, I hope that's applicable to our other brothers and sisters with felonies on their records, you know, because it's almost like, I can't vote, but I can run. And that just doesn't even sound right. You know what I'm saying?
It don't.
Maybe that will change the legal precedents in the future. But I'm also under the guise that it probably, once he finishes this election, that whole thing is going to be overturned. And, you know, it fits the narrative now. You know, it allows him to do what he wants to do. But if that's the case, Raheem down at Riverside, when he gets out, I'm voting for him too. You know?
Yep. Even his views on like people, like I was sharing with Nitra, you know, recently his nephew wrote that book.
Right.
And his nephew was talking about, and like I said again, you know, I have a son with special needs, and how he feel about kids with special needs. Like they need to just basically die. It's too much money being, like, that was his words, like it's too much money being spent on like their care and you know, stuff like that. So I'm like, it ain't no doubt of, you know what I'm saying, like who I hope, and I'm not gonna lie, I hope that she, you know, proves herself, for a lack of a better word, because what she's running for, she's gonna have to prove herself if she want to keep, you know what I'm saying? But even down to, I was watching, I watched the Midas Touch podcast, and they were, he interviewed like Trump supporters and stuff like that, and they was just saying how if she does win, the violence that they're gonna invoke on oh my God.
Yeah, I've seen him say that too, and I believe, was it him that said it, or was it his vice president? But there was another comment about there was going to be bloodshed. I think that's the expectation. And that's why I said, even if the Democratic Party wins, I don't feel like it's going to be a peaceful transition. You know, when you got a felony, a certified felon telling folks this is how we should do it. You know, and not to sound mean, maybe I am. I mean, he can't talk about special needs. No. I mean,
You get on my nerve. Seriously.
Coming from a person with special needs, you know, and I'm not trying to be funny, but he has some cognitive
Absolutely
disabilities,
Right.
you know, and he makes it very obvious when his biggest word is tremendous. I mean, you're limited. Your vocabulary is limited along with your cognitive ability. So I just don't.
Yes.
I think that it takes a special person to feel that way.
Yeah.
Because maybe he has some shame about his own cognitive inabilities, but
right.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's I think that it's like a circus.
Like, girl,
you have them following her plane, like and then not even to talk about the vice president.
Oh, he said he was looking at his plane.
I mean, he's following. You see, y'all. It's crazy. I watch YouTube like every day. YouTube news. I be watching it every day, and I seen the video of like him following her plane, and then he gets off his plane and walks over there. And he's like, you know, hopefully this will be my plane in November, and you know, I mean, like basically stalking her.
Yeah,
and that's scary. Like,
but that's also the same person who said that he felt like women who didn't have children were childless cat ladies. He also said that our votes didn't matter. Women who don't have children, and
won't take it back. We feel like women that do not have kids should not have a voice, basically, when it comes, because they don't have anything to contribute to the future. When, I mean, hello, this is probably far-fetched what I'm ready to say, but I mean, you got Oprah Winfrey, and she richer than all of y'all, and she definitely has contributed. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, don't start with that. And you still have women, you know what I'm saying, like on that bandwagon. And I'm like, what?
Those are the president to ever birth a child either. So I'm trying to, so that's the same thing to me. I mean, if you're trying to put that person in that position.
Because Kamala hasn't had any children. No. So I feel like, you know, their comments, they just so hard.
But JD Vance is also a man that was raised by his grandmother. So you mean to tell me your mother had a child and gave you away, and you have an opinion about women who don't have kids?
Serious. You're telling the truth. For real.
And I mean, he and that at one point became his I guess his story to try to connect to people. Yeah. That he was raised by his grandmother. Right. But sir, now I'm interested in his opinion on women who give their children away. Yeah. What is his opinion on their vote? Can his mama vote?
On your mama. Oh yeah.
Tell your mama not to vote. She ain't got no kids either, technically.
Right.
But yeah, that is so true. So yeah, it's I never thought that I would see a time where a presidential election, like, this is crazy. Like, to turn on the TV and just see, you know, and even when she's speaking, she don't be going at them like that. Like, she don't be saying all that stuff. Like, his whole speech will be about her. Donald's whole speech will be about her.
He still talks about Biden too when he gets a chance. When he has nothing else to say about Kamala, he'll throw a Biden in there in a minute. He actually I think he made commentary about a week ago that he kind of wished Joe Biden was election.
That was what he be doing. I'll be like, let me turn this
with those hands.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
So what was the comment he made?
I'm sorry.
You said he made a comment. He made a comment a couple of weeks ago about her.
What was I talking about? Hold on, take me back a second. Hold on. I say a lot quickly.
No, I thought you were saying he made a comment, right? Before Kiara did this, you were saying he made a comment.
I did say that, but what did I say it about?
That's what I was trying to get to. You don't remember either. Okay.
He said a lot.
He did.
So listen, this is kind of, now we're going off the subject completely. How do you guys feel about the Olympics and what we just
I was
break?
born in America.
I'm proud of Snoop. I'm
I
happy
ain't
for
watch
Snoop.
them.
You didn't watch them?
I
Oh,
watched a little bit.
I
You
did.
did. I was
I
so
watched
proud of
some.
everyone, but I think I was talking about like the new break dancing that they decided to put in. So you guys didn't see it at all?
I
watched
saw the
it with
memes.
you.
But look, like
Okay.
I said before, if they're gonna do the break dancing, they got to put in some double dutch.
You want double dutch in there, Tracy?
I can't do it. I maybe can jump in on a single rope, but no,
Okay.
I don't have that talent
I
like
can't
that.
do
Maybe I
it
can
at all.
turn the rope for 'em, but that's a
That
cultural thing.
lady, y'all, you got to go back and check her out. From
That
Okay.
Australian lady
Australia?
doing the
Is that
bunny
what it
hop.
was? Yeah.
Y'all
Was
haven't
she
seen
good?
her? No,
Was she
No.
good?
no, not at all.
She won good?
No.
No.
What?
And she won or something?
No.
No,
Oh.
she shouldn't have been in there. I feel that she made a mockery of it. That's what I feel.
Oh, I'm going to
Yeah.
watch that. Yeah,
You
I'm
you
going
gotta
to.
watch it. You
I
gotta
thought
watch
it
it.
was odd to have breakdancing in the Olympics.
It's not a sport.
I mean,
Yeah.
dancing.
Yeah. But that's for like dancing contests though, right?
Yeah, I mean that was just a
Yeah,
little
I
different.
didn't-
Was that
yeah.
their contribution to hip hop, the 50th year of hip hop? Or
Well,
They
they
ain't had
didn't
none
have
of
the
us.
right
They
people
ain't
in
had none of the
there.
culture in there.
They didn't have the right people in there. And I think I was like, where are we at?
well, I
Like,
will
I
say
didn't
we
see.
got to give it to our Asian brothers and
Oh,
sisters.
Oh yeah, they
yeah.
had it.
They have so much soul, and I'm not even trying to be funny. A lot
Okay.
of those Asian brothers and sisters, they are really good break dancers all together. I think the
They
girl
know
that
how to do
represented
it.
the United States, I think she was Asian, right?
Did I see her? Yeah, and this is the thing. I think with me, I was so excited. I watched the first one and I was like, what is this? What is this? So I'm like,
She
turn
did
the
the
TV,
bunny
we going
hop.
back to
Yeah,
swimming.
she did the bunny hop. She rolled
Now, I
around the floor
did
a few
enjoy the
times.
swimming. I did enjoy that little swimming.
Oh, that was cool.
The
Yeah, that
synchronized,
was cool. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
cool.
that was
Yeah,
yeah.
I
How
did.
did you all
I
feel
watched
about
them.
them taking Jordan Childs' bronze medal? Did y'all see about that?
You should have let her have it. Was it like 4 minutes? Something different?
Well, I think it was the judge. What they did was they didn't initially give her the points, and then her coach did an inquiry to get her the points, but then the other country tried to say that they didn't put the inquiry in enough time.
Mm.
And so I guess that became the new debate, but I felt bad that she lost her bronze based on the
Yeah.
officials' issues. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Then they gave it to somebody else.
Yeah.
I hope she
Okay.
bit it real good.
I know
I hope
that's
she
right.
licked it.
And then the tracks, seeing the 4x4 with us. Oh, I was so proud. Do you hear me?
What was that
Yeah.
running?
Yes. The 4x4,
girls and
yeah.
the
So
guys.
Kiara, you gotta check it out. It was really
'Cause I like
good.
that girl. I like that Richardson girl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like her. I just
You-
like her. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I do need to watch it.
Yeah.
You
Because there was
do.
another girl on there pretty good too.
Okay.
Those girls from Jamaica, they're good.
Yeah, buddy. Running.
Yeah.
They were good. And then Tracy told me about something. I guess you got to make sure you have on the right clothes when you do some of those things.
Yeah, it was like a man. It was a man. I don't know the right words for stuff, right? But you know when you run, you got that pole, and you got to jump over
I
the
saw
other
that,
pole,
yeah.
and like your body parts can't touch nothing else. So
Really?
I think his package touched.
Tracy.
It did, Kiara. You gotta watch. And he lost. It's like
He lost.
it grabbed the bar, didn't it, Tracy?
Yep.
I was like, that one. Tracy was like, yeah, it.
And you know he'll practice a lot of times before he had to do this.
Yeah, he did. Olympics.
Right. But look, if y'all could do Olympics, whatever. What sport do you think y'all would try out for or do or whatever?
Good question. I try to run. I mean, if I
try
was
to.
just, you know,
I try to bobsled.
Oh my God.
Do they
Me,
still do
it
that
would
in
be.
wait,
Me,
what
Oh,
do
in
give
they
the
be
me.
winter
having?
one, in the winter sports, winter Olympics.
Oh, the Summer Olympics.
Oh,
Okay. I
okay.
guess
So
for the
I'll
Summer
bobsled
Olympics,
with
I'd be
you.
on the balance beam.
Bouncing.
Oh yeah, I'll try to do the gymnastics.
You would. Okay.
How about y'all?
Think they cool.
I say gymnastics, but I might be too tall. My feet be dragging the ground.
Or you know what? I might get real bold and go out there with them track people and throw that shot put. I think I can do
Okay.
that. Throw that ball.
Okay, yeah.
Y'all are terrible. What would you do, Nitra?
Give me. I would like to either do the basketball or track.
They
Okay.
do basketball in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because Kiara, I really
Like
need you to watch the
wall
Olympics.
climbing, rock climbing.
Rock climbing, Nitra.
Rock climbing.
Yeah, you.
That's what you would do?
No, I'm saying you would probably be good at that.
No, I think I want to jump the hurdles. Like I said, I do.
Okay.
I would eat track or basketball. I think those are the two. One of those.
Okay.
Tracy, what did you say?
I ain't saying that. I'm so clumsy. I can't run to jump the hurdle. I would have fallen down. Maybe I would run with that pole. You know?
I can see you
My
doing that,
legs be
Tracy.
long
We got
enough
some
to take
height.
me over.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. That would be funny.
Oh my God.
Y'all are terrible.
Listen, I'm so glad to see you guys again. Like I said, we enjoyed our little vacation.
Yes.
I think now it's time to
I'm here.
do the birthday shouts. Yay! So guess what? Who's the
What?
first person we're doing?
Tracy!
Tracy!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to Tracy.
Yes.
And I want to
happy
say,
birthday.
what are you doing for your birthday?
I will be traveling.
You
Yeah.
traveling? Do you want to say where or
Vegas.
where you going to?
Vegas.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Good for
Yeah.
you. I hope you have a grand time.
Thank
yes, you deserve it. Wish Yes, happy birthday to Tracy. She's going to Vegas. Girl, enjoy yourself.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I want to say another happy birthday to my Aunt Pat. Her birthday, well, our Aunt Pat Kiara. Happy birthday to her. Her birthday coming up.
Okay.
Any other birthday shout out?
Not that I know for August.
Not for August. Okay. And I guess we're gonna end it on what? Key thought?
Y'all, if you can, exercise your right to vote.
Mhm.
Yes.
I will not, of course, like tell you who to vote for or anything like that. That's not my place. But please make an informed decision. Like, make the effort to
Right.
actually read up, because there is, just because they're not saying it, like Kamala just gave her, points of the, her economic stuff, but you do have things that you can read.
Mhm.
Go into Project 2025. Read some pages. 319 is I know it by heart. 319 is the Department of Education. Like, go in there and read. Go read up on Kamala instead of taking everybody else's word on what she has done and everything. Like, go make an informed vote.
Mhm.
Don't vote as so much of who you think got the loudest voice. Vote for who your kids gonna need, who your grandkids gonna need. Like, all of these decisions, they're gonna affect everybody. You know what I mean? So,
Women's rights too.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Make an informed decision. Like, when you talk about taking away, like, these people are talking about taking away your voucher, your food stamps, your
Mhm.
everything. These people are talking about taking away this stuff, not having no funding for this stuff. Half of, I know where, where I work, so many people depend on that stuff. If you don't have it, I mean, it's endless of what can happen. Crime
Right.
rates. You have one of the candidates pushing guns back into the street. Like we don't already have enough crime out here, making it easier for you to get guns. Just so much, taking the Department of Justice, where who do go and find missing persons and do high profile cases. All of this stuff is at stake, and it's no joke. This world will be, and this is just my opinion. Again, this is not anybody. If we get a Republican president, this world as you know it, it will never be the same again. Right. You won't even be voting again because he's gonna be it. Ask yourself, do you trust this man with your life, like your kids' life and stuff? So I just encourage y'all, read up and make an informed decision, before you just jump on the bandwagon with everybody else telling you what to do.
Anything else?
Oh, the debate, September 10th. That's
Yep.
a good idea for y'all to watch it. So, I mean, even myself, I'm going to watch it. I want to make sure that I understand the policies. And if you look on CNN, I think Kamala did propose 3 points that she will be debating on. Okay. So definitely a source for us to kind of get educated on what to expect.
Okay.
Okay. All right, guys. We love you, and we'll see you in 2.
Junior on the track.